I just the guy forgets me device is working, so just bear with me a little bit. Yeah, just the guy forgets me device is them working. So now just bear me small. Yeah. Now just bear me a little bit. How you guys doing? How did today? How did today? How the Monday? How the okay, hold on. Okay, I don't know if you want no one to talk. I don't know what to see here, but I'm just gonna put it up there. If it's raining, it's raining. Tears from my eyes. Since you're gone, all I do is cry. Won't somebody help me? Somebody help me. Can't you see that my baby has left me? He left me reeling and walking the floor. He left a note last night. He won't be back no more. Really good crying. Walking the floor. He left a note last night. He won't be back. If it's raining, it's raining. Tears from my eyes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's the 10th. Today's the 10th. Such a beautiful day. I hope so now all they do well. And I want you to remember, for those of you in the great United States, the weather has changed. We're approaching the winter. No to ya you bono. Na come you come. Dress warm. Health is wealth. And today, na World Health Day. I wonder what would have happened in Sierra Leone if they had not stopped Jacoban from helping the aged. I wonder what would have happened to the World Health Day, in which our country needs so much help. It needs so much help when it comes to the healthcare field. Simple gloves, things like gloves, basic gloves, the hospital do not have. Simple things like oxygen tank is being shared among 5 people in the hospital. You only need to feel a little bit better before the oxygen tank can be removed from you to somebody else. But today is World Health Day, and the health of our future generation is today more at risk than it has ever been before. In the next, I can just sit down here and I imagine in the next 10 years, no, 10 years is too far. In the next 5 years, Sierra Leone will lose 1% of its population. In the next 5 years, Sierra Leone will lose 1% of its population to preventable diseases, diseases or illnesses that could have been prevented. Only if we had a government that really cared about its people. In the next 5 years, when we're talking about the health issue in Sierra Leone, people are only thinking it's only about the drugs. No, drugs is one part of it. Hepatitis B and C is another part of it. Another thing that is not diagnosed in Sierra Leone, even in America, it's very, very hard for it to be diagnosed. It's lupus. And lupus is killing plenty young people, especially women. Even in America and London, it is very hard to diagnose when you have lupus. And that is killing our people in Africa. Autism is a spectrum. Autism is not killing nobody. The only problem with autism is that we do not have autism awareness. When somebody has autism, we take it to be craziness. But now, as I made to understand, they even have an autism school. So the awareness of autism, it is awareness that we need. This I am talking about health, even though autism comes under the health spectrum. But I'm just talking about the general health of the youths in the country, in which, no, they do have awareness. They do. Even because I know certain friends in America here who have foundations who do talk about autism. And one thing I like about some of them, I encourage some of them to bring their children out. You see, we Sierra Leonean, they no go tell Sierra Leonean no go praise in company Sierra Leonean. But some of them, my sister, they work and talk to them when they picking they get problem. I say, listen, you could not handle this is at home. What you they experience at home, ki educate others. What will get that mentality, that African mentality? I know I put me picking at social media. I encourage so many people the way. I said, like some, I said, you picking get talents, get for sure your talents. Now that problem that we Sierra Leone will get. We get so many hidden talents. But that mentality we will get. If you put you picking up, no, that life there have been lying life for them to tell you. Even the Bible tell you, say you candle no go shine on the table. So that means if you do not put it out there, nobody will see it. Even those that are, some of us that are putting it out there, I really wish to see you, man. You go see me when the election, when the campaign for Jagaban starts for 2. When the government don't dissolve, you go see me. I get for campaign for Jagaban. Yeah. Now the only time I go see me that free talk. Because I campaign for and then they kill me no more. But you go be president, then I die. I don't care. Honestly. I go campaign for him. Why don't campaign for her love? Why did they kill me now? I don't give a fuck. But when they are rich, when there is no government, when they turn for campaign, they can't stand on. They can't campaign for Jagaban. That's the facts. Now the tell I go see me. The only thing I'm going to go left by election, I go be pan. Oh, Casada kitchen, Casada kitchen. They're not saying that. Now make the big one now. Go register na APC. Go register na APC because and make sure so you get your ID card. Now the two tools the way una get for use for put Jagaban at the power. Go and register in the party. At the same time, go and get your national ID card. If you love Jagaban, if you now the I don't want to talk politics. It's all part of politics, national health day. If you want to support Jagaban, now you know the lower election has not yet started. You people now una get the power for put Jagaban now for make a flag bearer. Because if una go register now na APC, una go now na the lower delegates them, una go stand. Una the young one. I show now one. I want show now one bubble. I show now one bubble. I show now. Young bubble na Ghana. I show young bubble na Ghana. Very young boy in Ghana. Hold on, I'll show now just now. Oh my God. Very, very young. Now the page this. Hold on. I don't know. Now hold on. The page this why. When I look this boy, very young man, but he's an honorable. Very young. He's an honorable in Ghana. Wait till make him an honorable. Now he has control. He get right for talk. He dey talk to king and queens. He not sit down na beer. He make the old one that we not sabi use iPhone 10. They make decision for them. He take the lead. The possible he win over na 76-year-old pa. He get that in company name. He say we dey pull the one there. Now he's the honorable. Now the things the way the youths they not be the gets. Where the honorable the old pa be the shape to in family them. Now the youths then they get up. Now school lunch box. Now he say na the school na in community. So una the young one there una get part for play. Especially when una see somebody we don't come for help una. If una see no more una relax, it go be business as usual. It go be the constant lies. Because one thing I like about this matter being government, one thing that they tell the world is different from what they happen at the ground. When they go in an international conference there, when they can lie down there, the donors themselves don't want to give a donation against self salon. Because the president tell us say everything okay. Again, the people that they feel to say everything okay. Because when they look the amount of gold where they pull in a salon, they look the amount of diamond where they pull in a salon, they look the amount of timber where they pull in a salon. So when they go tell the people they say the people that they eat good, then they believe them. Because when you look they all look good. They all there are the most expensive hotel when they go out. So indeed. But if una they use them, una not decide for una your health. Because una get for understand say health na in a wealth. If you not get well body, you not go able for keep property. And property na in the wealth. But when they lost the generation slowly out of this kush epidemic. And you know what's in the economy? It's so sad. And I want make una go mark me word and una write and down today. The next line of attack against the opposition na drugs. Now so let me be I can remember. Now so let me start with Kamarimba. Get your ass off our girls. When they want attack the opposition, get your ass off our girls. Now let me start with. When they know say Kamarimba is a strong guy, he able for tinap a talk. They use a tactic for close a mouth. And I 100% believe, say, that the same tactics then they want use pan in Natasha. Because Natasha women don't see for this 1 year. In gigs them alone across the world. In gigs. What do they call gigs? In the entertainment industry. The amount of time the way they call you for good perform. Me when not reach in level. Me when not reach Natasha in level. When they can call me, go and then state them. Then they buy me tickets. Then they pay me hotel fare. They're responsible for me food. And then they give me back pocket money. The least where are they take me now $1,000. The least where are they take. In our campaign, there you good fans them where they can give you. In our campaign that one day. In our campaign, you know you get fans the way where you go meet when they meet you so man they can take you go do shopping. Take anything where you want. Now name they know me I not can call and where I can go them place they are not can like for show them people the day when they do me them good the day because I know I make less of them go reach them because I know more for and I get creepy. But I don't go even this Virginia self I go like what if I tell you that what happen where I can I can always tell you that this life say me I not get paddy. Some of una no can understand what I mean by I do not have no friend. When you get paddy, when you depend on paddy, if paddy lets you down, that the worst thing when it happen to you. I have no friend. Not all because I know one friend. Not all because I am controversial, no. But you see, this life here, me a very loyal person. When I like you, I like you. And they go anyway for see that you okay. I not get forgive you. That is the one they want not get forgive. The one they want able forgive, they know are the give. But the one they want not get able forgive. I get boku. I get 10, 20, 30 people them inside the social media, yeah. With all the secrets in the man. Then they tell me everything when they happen in their personal life. And when they tell me that the business they nobody know the area. Now I make boku of them believe me. So man go lay life down for me. Go say Casada kitchen. That day. If you tell her you think not the area to person. And I can tell people that for any time I put anybody that this social media, trust me, I don't do me investigation. Because my name is too big for make a pull up for anybody. The reason we make another friend, the people that when you call you friend, in most cases, they are your worst enemy. Some man they jealous you, not they no say they jealous you. But when situation can occur, when you put 1 and 1, 2, you get for realize say it better for you be single than let you date with certain people who you call friends. Especially if you want forget you mental health. Today I want mental health today because so many things today where they contribute greatly to with mental health for be eroded. One of the main factors where they affect with mental health as human beings na padi friendship, especially the fake padi. Beaucoup of we life the rample because of fake friends wey don affect we mentally. Lagos tanka you pana padi wey dey see you dey do wrong, e dey fan you for do am. Because one good thing wey I know, we all get conscience. For as long as you dey lead on a net, you dey sleep. Nothing no dey beat you in this world like a you pillar. Nothing no dey beat you na this world like a you pillar. Now that makes some man can get sleepless nights because they could not rest their head in fathom. They got tankaona pa bad paddy. That paddy where you dey think to say like you, but they damage you mentally. They go tanka you pa that kind paddy. So many of we paddy them. Now the cause of we broken homes. Now the cause of we broken finances. Now the cause of we broken relationships. Even with unruly children. They all they affect your mental health. When it's mental health, when you really want to talk about somebody health, you dey talk about the person when they close to them, where the Englishman they call the enabler. That person when they close to the person. Now that person they can able adjust the person health up or bring a can down. And in most cases, who that can be very close to me, now we friends. Now that make the Englishman again one English when they can say a man is known by the company he keeps. But who of them one the way they take drugs today? Now through by friends. So mental health for me, logically or psychologically, it connected with friendship. But one way where you can get your sanity, honestly, I can tell you now, so you don't need no friend. You can only get your sanity by yourself. That's the way people like it call sober reflection. With the Englishman called meditation. And where religious people call prayer. because they all are the same thing. Now in a different name it gets normal. The meditation a prayer. The reflection a prayer. How the religious one they say you go butu, you go pray on a prayer back. Because what you the pray, when you sit down for the reflect on yourself, not to you one they reflect. Now you and you the picture your life, and when you picture your life, not to you. Now you are with the supreme being. Now I can give you the opportunity for you to look into your life. So everything is about prayer. And again, sometimes it's just good to be by yourself if you want to keep your health. But today is a very important day, because health is wealth. You could not say you're healthy, you are wealthy if you are not healthy. It's still morning in Greensboro. It's 6:07. Yeah, you could not say I be belly the I don't know why. Jesus. You could not say you're healthy. You're wealthy if you are not healthy. It's not possible. And again, your health do matter if you want to be well. Sometimes some of the people in the world they around safe and then they make you sick. Because if you keep on sitting that around negative people, you keep on hearing negative things, it affects your brain negatively. So the good morphine they come out, dolphins then they come out. Some people are not just worth having for friends. They affect you mentally. And anybody we're not able to sit down by himself, that person they get a mental issue. But again, when you come to talk about it, in the line of this drug epidemic, when it on our country, I just wish 5 years ago, 7 years ago, when I been sitting on this social media, they talk about the government and the people, we don't put hands together. When you see they start talking about these things, and they tell you say it don't reach some of them the ones, they don't, because they are the victim now. They only get interest when it affects them, and when they want use kush as an other a road for intimidate the opposition. And trust una mark me word, una go hear say they arrest poku opposition, say they deal with kush because they have nothing to do, they have nothing to prove. So all what they will come with is the kush issue. Just like when they arrest, they intimidate Kamariba. That's so they get for continue with the kush and intimidate other people. Where now them they bring the kush come, but the righteous not get for suffer for the wicked. It's a sad fact, but not true. Today the Kongosa Eboku, una no say we get our wedding next story where they boil up. But that story then the people they complicated. When I say I'm not even able for bringing the story safe right now. Because the story get it get months. All I know say When Kongosa reach the table, I can like for investigate the Kongosa. When I investigate the Kongosa, before I can like for bring the Kongosa come. But this particular Kongosa, it look one mon ami. I didn't like powder. Because everybody, the victims that are this other the victim that they boku. This honestly, this particular Kongosa, the victims that they boku. Anyway, Papa God sorry for Casada kitchen. Me, I dey pray God may God sorry for me. Bill, can you imagine? One great picture when we put yesterday. The call that we don't get for that picture day. The information that we don't get for that picture day. The proofs that we don't get. Because me, they call me, you don't give me proof. The proofs that we don't get. Look at Sido Yanda. Anyway, that's story for another day. Anyway, by the way, please tell me where you're watching me from. Now, tell me that you watch me from. Do you big? Tell me where you're watching me from, man. Because if I no comment, I will just sit down. Tell me where you're watching me from. But do you have TikTok? When you come at 75, please join me on Daily Heart. Go to the gifts and join the Daily Heart, please. That's the first thing you do when you come to somebody's platform. It's just one coin. Facebook, Bodia, now give me slap, Bodia, big. YouTube. Wait till they go on. And I'm not going to give me gifts now. When I'm not going to subscribe to me on YouTube, man. What's up? What's up? YouTube, what did they happen more? Tell me where you're watching me from. Says from Sierra Leone, how you doing? Italy, how are you doing? How you doing, Portia? How you doing from Italy? Tell me where you're watching me from, please. Oh, now you can do a members only. Okay. Now why they do me live? Why they do folk talk now? Only members. So you when they subscribe na me YouTube. Now you alone go they see me folk talk. Tell me where you watching me from, please. Fatima, how are you, my darling? Fatima, if you subscribe, you know they una no go there make una no they subscribe. I wanna tell sober. Go down there to that round star and go subscribe. Una for the subscribe. Una for the promote una waiting and call up. Everybody can promote, everybody can subscribe. Felix, how are you doing? Kuna, how are you doing? How are you? Zainab, how are you? Thank you. Oh, thank you for the Friday lunch, Fatima. Thank you so very much. Thank you, darling. December 15, how are you, darling? Happiness. Oh, happiness. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Friday lunch. Una all say Casada kitchen and la bestie. Una know they support her. Mansare, how are you doing? Oh, American Tinapa, how are you, my love? Dale, how are you? Good morning. Well, what you do at Facebook? And I know they tell me where you watching me from. Oh, I can see you. Mr. Lifa, good morning. How are you, darling? What happy one day? What's on the comments on Facebook? Where you watching me from? Dale from the UK. How are you, darling? I can see your comment. Tell me where you watching me from. Self love. How are you, darling? Australia. How are you? I want to Australia. I want to eat kangaroo meat. no, this is not joking. I know say one day I not eat frog legs. Then this day one day I not eat am. One day I not eat frog legs. Then this day I gonna how they call her? I gonna Chinese restaurant. I buy the frog legs. I bring and come over. I don't know what to do. I just know. But the fu- but the funny part is me. I make a friend. He love frog leg. Every week he go do something with frog legs. I don't want the eater. So I said, I can go buy her now for me safe like eater. But then I don't know why I know. I go look for eater anyway. I go buy another one for try am. But one day I know eater. Alima, to thank you, my darling. How are you doing? I wonder how it will taste like. Washingtonians, how are you? I want to know the Washington. How the weather? Because they say the place don't begin cool. Not forget for keep warm. Not to hear you mono. Your health matter. Because today na World Health Day. With all the cushion with the Fatima, can I have your Zella number? Okay, let me just put it down here. Let me just put it down here. Maybe somebody go bless me this Friday because the way I add up na God one sabi. Yesterday police came to me. They say for pull me folding at the yard. I say for that I move for the move. But I don't worry no more. America, yeah. Honestly, I no be no say na for move na America, yeah, na so it. Are they in North Carolina? Are they North Carolina, Greensboro? When I'm in just North Carolina, the place be so cheap right now. Everything is expensive. Everything. Why I tell you, everything is expensive. My first 3 bedroom house I been they pay 800. Yeah, from Washington, it's 6 hours drive. From Washington, it's 6 hours drive. But I dey go Washington maybe next week or week after next. Anytime we may bus can no more, I dey drive to Washington. I hope it don't go snow on the road. Go now na Washington road today first. I know sabi driving now on snow. I'll go accident here and so I will take bus. Washington is snow na special driving day and already they know sabi drive. Then they can get snow day. No. I take bus. Oh yeah, the weather has changed. Shit. Weather has changed. So that well me na the ten this normal way I dey use bleaching cream. Then Nigeria cream. Especially na my ankle. Because when the place don't begin cool so I love 57. So my joints they all not get no cartilage again. So I can open a Nigeria cream then my joints na my foot. Because I can keep my body warm. I don't begin all. The things I used to do, I do them. Yeah, I don't begin. I'm telling you, I dey clean am for you. Me brother, you not going for clean am for me because I know they encourage Sierra Leoneans for cleaning of nothing for me. I'm serious. Salon man, they tell them be the cleaner if you don't pass. Now in America, then America they clean am for me, my brother. I don't I know they go say I go to. I don't pass salon. I don't fly water. America dey. Anything wey dey na here now I want. I know that's why come over here again. Now that go there when they go back. I want salon man. I make they get this kind of issue where they this story. Where one great man they keep 5 women. Just to go take from this, take from that day, life and that one day, big fool that one day. Or this una religious self na fake thing anyway. La no go dey it. La finish me investigation properly. because why the kind sign that wedded next story dey. Usai and they broke the biscuits. So man go what look themselves, they fed black soap they was. Because me own analysis when I go why I don't cheap. Why I don't look the old story but this weddedness. Alhamdulillah first. Anyway, na story for another day. I'm not ready for talk about the weddedness day yet. Because still they assess the assessment. I know so now no come for things to say I go talk about the weddedness, but not today. When I know say me I can grab and talk about them, but they assess the cake. Because this cake it look tormented. But anyway, that story for another day. When I don't change all me people then, now cold man they kill you now. Oh my god. Anyway, on a serious note again, I'm very happy where I see some of the ministers them, the president in border, when Mr. Askebio. I'm happy for the contribution where it gave towards the Ebola, sorry, the Kush epidemic. But personally, I think to say these members of parliament, these government official, before use today as a day where they for go into the hoods where them people they are dey. You see, one thing where I can tell people, human being presence is very very important. Just imagine if I not just want to say like if chief minister go down outside them bobo den day, go sit down with them bobo den day, go ask them bobo den day waiting at them problem and take am from there. Me I don't really see singing about kush. It's not helping the epidemic. Don't get me wrong, entertainment need to sing, yeah, but if the people them were affected, the one that were really affected, if they and their lives are not being touched, if they not get difference is not make in them, then it not make no difference. Because the one that when they sing, then they take the kush. So you when they sing, then are you the benefits? What about the one that were really affected? And by the way, when you they sing about the kush, does it who's remedy in they bring to the one that were affected? How this woman feel about older day in a village? So na village are they now, you know. This is where illiteracy comes in. Because you be for not the world like global village. Being that you are uneducated and you want to be as ignorant as you claim to be, the world is indeed a global village. Not so? A global village. So yes, I did a village. If not on a village, people are not going. You see, 10 years ago, the world was not a global village. Now the world is a global village. That make as you know inside my house na Greensboro. You there Australia, you able for see me. You there Sierra Leone, you able for see me. You there France, you able for see me. The world is a global village. Nothing is hidden under the sun. By the way, I know you say what woman can yesterday from so one planet we end in America. It come with your own passports, your own They speak everything. When they tell us say na America a land, so they say what? America? Damn! I don't believe that story. When I just told you did that time, they say the woman come America. Desmond, if you don't dey follow me for very, very long time, million pikin, million daughter, million pikin, I can show you in picture right now. Who wanna dey talk so? I can show you in picture. Yes. I can show you in picture. That me beautiful, beautiful pikin. I can show you in picture. Look at that me beautiful, beautiful daughter. Look at where dem be shop and kush. In a looking pikin. Una look at. Na so kush no end up pan. Una look at. Una remember this that pikin na this. Na me grand pikin this Daphne. Yeah. Kush. E not 38 o. E not 38. Usa you go begin take kush. Now get your hands off our gas. Inside Fatima Bio compound. Na Lumley. Let's show you in picture. In Facebook picture. Let you see how we not be the take kush. I'll show you in picture. That fair in picture for you. Nancy Kemo. I'll fair in picture for you. I'll fair enough for you. Oh God. Okay, this is one of the picture the way you normally take kush shit. Where you normally take kush shit. Now picture this. Laughing other one. Laugh the other one. Where you normally take kush shit. Laugh any page. Now page I not I can't find safe again. I don't even use Facebook again. I go use Facebook. Any pioneer now. They call itself Pretty Joy. Let's show my pictures them. Where normally they take kush. When I look at where normally they take kush, like picture like this. When I look at more, I post where normally they take kush. Now, in them na Facebooker, Pretty Joy. I show my picture the way normally they take kush. Okay, when I look at where normally they take kush. Now that same person now they show na so now. When I look at that time they normally they take kush. Now look at. Like all like Facebook page, now this slum all. I tell you, now they take kush. Now look at. Now they take kush, I send you. Now look at. I tell you, they take kush. Now look at. Now look at. Now they Pretty Joy. Now go look. Now the same person they show now so now. The same person. Inside Fatima house. Look at, look at. And the same person now they show now. This like picking this way we just born. Now look at like the same person at the show now. He don't granny. And in only 38, the kush make in the same period. Now look at like the same person. Now look at how. When this in picture come away house of happiness, pull out a video day. Una know say that video dey made all over viral. The same SLP people then call me. You left for go men you picking, go take care of your picking when they deal with kush. You want can put multiple with business. Now when me phone beat me old phone, I don't change my phone. Like, I be get that message day. I be store na me phone. And the person this so we like dressing like a nobody. Now look at this same person. Now they show na back so you don't tell granny. Now the same person and this same assessor. Now the same person now na see back so. That same person was shown now. Now you don't granny so. That baby where I show now with her. Look the baby now. Look at. So, like I mean, kush he enter inside meals. He enter inside meals say the one whole world see. During that 10 day, me I call for help, say I call for help, say I call for help. The only people that we come to me rescue the house of happiness. And one of the organizations them where now the first begin fet by this kush. House of happiness. The amount of money will be on the house of happiness. But you get one thing I say about Sagalun. You when are you they start the course? At the end of the day, not on you that they recognize. I remember when we begin talk about this kush. Bro, I don't know say Malik Komot. Inge Malik na into the kush now na it. And say I call them. Salon gossip. Work start the project. They not remember we. But at the end of the day, they say we talk about that. Anyway, today I want make una realize say na World Health Day and health na wealth. There's so much to talk about. But today for talk about. So not for say I don't get nothing for talk about. But again, I want for do this investigation properly because something is not right by this weather next story. And I'm looking for I want peel the banana. Let check inside. Let know waiting they go on inside the banana. Well, I want make you understand first to say this epidemic. Good morning, Amatu. Good morning. This epidemic. I want to understand say in the next 5 years, if not to all, almost all of them want them when they take this kush, they all go don't die. And they repeat, in the next 5 years. And what you wanna they fail for realize, this it is not only about kush. Not only kush, then drug dealers then they take over. Una forget say heroin they too. And out of these drugs, AIDS and HIV generally sexually transmitted disease. Because most of the women, when they want go take the drugs, they not mind wasting the daily do it. And as I don't get for understand, even in Sierra Leone, they don't begin practice animalism or animal. The woman the way dog the fella for money. Yes, I don't get that information. Say I think Casada, they get certain people then I saw it so place. Where yada, where then get them girl picking a gun and dog them to go follow them with. Say I think Casada, no look that young girl so when they make so. He said they day in a saloon dog. They show me the compound area, but you know me, I not like for talk to you, I don't know but. He say if you know wetin dey go on in a country they with our young sister them. He said dog dey. And again, I don't go deny that. I will not. Because for women they America, yeah, wetin we don't read, wetin we don't see, wetin we don't observe, wetin we know. Where people then they go do out of the country. And another thing, most of these things here, they are rituals. Where we sister they don't know. Two, most of you know, like what I mean they talk yesterday, I mean they tell somebody, I mean they get a conversation on Facebook yesterday. I mean they tell somebody, I say when they forget tradition and cult. Tradition are different thing from cult. Some of them man they are where they can give them with sister them boku money. Do so some kind things them. Na cult, na rituals. I mean that's I'm blessed my darling. Na cults, na ritual. Then they do so many things. And again, not so only woman them, the man they too. But if you can look somebody, can take somebody and pick in face, and put an in your body, you not think to say that same person they get my for good little dog for money. No disrespect to them one the way they do am. I want emphasize on the amount of poverty and illiteracy. If somebody can look himself, it takes somebody a face, a plant and in your body, all because of poverty. You not think to say that same person dey because of poverty go make a go leader with dog. Especially this thing with peer pressure. iPhone 10, iPhone 16, iPhone 2, iPhone 1. It dey happen. We dey see am. It dey happen though. Some of una friend themselves, una can see how they just dey change overnight. Then all of a sudden something happen to them. Always I dey talk so not a new thing. But the only thing is people they know they talk for alone a year. But they happy inside salon. People do any kind of thing. All because of poverty. We're not talking about poverty that we talk about. Look back to me help. But again, like what they say. So in the next 5 years, it is either you like it or not. We not get the capability for treat the first of all the mental health, the mental part of we help. We could not, let alone say the physical part of our health. And with friends, some of una boko of una problem na una padide. Boko of una problem na una padide. So with one person, they take needle, they use one needle, they pass out to other company. This person get HIV. They don't transfer am to that one day. Saganinians, I mean, make God sorry for the youths no more. But I mean, I hope like a day like a today, all the parliamentarians, all the one them where they live good, if them before go down to those boys, to those girls, and go rescue them and save them, it be for me better. All the money where Fatima Bio gets forget to answer for our girls. How many girls are under that bridge? So even me on picking, this me picking when I see so. When Fatima Bio start now get to answer for our girls. This is a me speak English. Get me as a me speak English. So how they know go sabi speak English? Now they go involve bank and kush. Almost Sabi and Fatima in office. That's why when it is sweet, it cost me good one for Fatima. Now I make up to now only the grand picking and they care about for E. Like they call me, they say they say 1 cent for her. All time until I say go to Fatima then they go take care of you. When they put you that this kind thing, don't to me. Me I be send you school. Yeah. By 9 for the college. Don't to that say be planned by 9 for the Kenya. But if you want go join, get your answer for our girls. So now get your answer for our girls now in the pass. Now when they get your answer for our girls, they get your answer for our girls, they look at self. They don't even sabi yourself. That I believe if you go like near the gates now, they will whap her with stick. But they all sabi at the office day. They all know. But they know me no say that me picking on. Now when it don't go inside the kush, like because I said I don't want, I not listen. Like when I talk to me, mama, I not be the yeri word. What I get for do? They tell what me tell you yeri word, you know yeri. They tell we know where you are yeri word now. Me I not get time for that again. Me I get for enjoy my life before I die.